How do you know they're giving you the full story? Let's find out. You and them reading. One spread for you, one spread for them, based over a 6-month period. Obviously, love readings. You might be single and have your eye on somebody. In a relationship, the dreaded situationship, psychically spying on the ex. You can also have these for friends. Okay, there's an option for friendship on the drop down, on stand store now. So, let's start with you, as always, and then we're going to go on to them. Right. Oh no. Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, Emperor in the reverse. Right, so Queen of Wands, Wands fire action. Court cards can be an energy within ourselves, can be the energy of somebody else around us. Queen's feminine energy, King's masculine energy. Remember, it's energy, not gender. Right, I'm going to say this is a collective. Queen of Wands is about being in your feminine power, knowing your worth and value, not chasing, attracting, okay? Because you're getting into that energy of, I'm not even going to argue. You'll notice she's just turning her head. She's regal. She doesn't need to prove anything to anybody. So you're focusing on what's going to make you happy long term. Ace of Cups, Cups, water, emotions. Ace is bringing in new energy, not starting something new. So it's about getting right long term. What's going to make me happy? What's going to fill my cup? By stepping into that power, by focusing what's going to make you happy, that's going to trigger a toxic masculine. Emperor in the reverse. Emperor in the upright position is the divine masculine. It's like the King's, but it's combined. It's good ruler, good leader, wise, knowledgeable, firm but fair, not afraid of fight, not afraid of change. Reverse position, toxic masculine energy. Okay. Toxic masculine energy can range from a person, an environment. Obviously, it's going to be a person. In this case, it's the other person. And that can range from somebody who doesn't want to change up to the nasty stuff. Anger, aggression, oppression, suppression, abuse, lust, power, greed. This is a very common thing. When the feminines step into their power, it often triggers the masculines. Okay? Because they don't like it. I'm the leader. Bah, 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 bah. Right, Page of Swords, swords there where we think words we use. Page is more youthful energy, don't have the knowledge or experience of the kings and the queens, don't have the formation of the knights, more about giving something a go. I don't think this is you, I think this is the Emperor, okay? Peter Pan type character. Now, on this occasion, they're very much deliberately doing it, coming in this, oh, I don't, oh, that's great. Yeah, maybe I could help. Maybe I could give you some ideas. Maybe I've got your support. You can trust me. Okay. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Cups, water emotions. Knights, forward motion. Don't have the knowledge or experience of the kings and the queens, more so than the pages. This knight's coming forwards with the cup, and so it talks about an emotional offer. It's in the reverse position, not coming forwards. Now, what you need to question is if this person is claiming to be an emperor or putting on the persona of an emperor, why is it that they're coming in pages energy and they're offering knights offers and then not showing up anyway? When you're in your power, you're a king or a queen. Better than that, an emperor or an empress. Kings and queens, and certainly emperors and empresses, do not accept offers from knights or pages. They're not good enough. Okay? Overall outcome card. Chariots. So the chariot card for me, it talks about the energy around us or questions of should I do it, is the time right? I think basically as this pans out, you've already made your choice. You're sat in that divine feminine energy. They're going to try a few silly games as you go forwards, and then that's going to be enough for you to go, I'm out of here, I'm done. Eat my dust, right? Obstacles or blockages. Six of Swords, swords are where we think words we use. It's about going in a new direction, going on to calmer waters. There is some sorrow attached to it. Okay, what this feels like is it's a bit of a fear. I know you're in your feminine energy, don't get me wrong, but there's a little bit of a fear of, is it going to make me sad if I go off in this new direction? Have I made am I going to be making the right choice? Well, yes, 100% they're toxic masculine. Removing any blockages. Three of Wands in the reverse. Wands fire action. Okay, upright position is about going in a new direction, turning you back on the past. Right, what it feels like is with it being in the reverse position, it's not quite time to cut and run yet. Let this play out, and then when you hit the chariot card, that's going to be when it's the right time, because it's almost like if you cut and run too quickly, that could bring on that, oh, have I made the right choice, right? Let it play out, okay? Let's go on to them. Let's see what's going off in the background there, what's going to be coming up. Right. Who wants to play first? Right, so Five of Pentacles in the reverse, Seven of Wands in the upright, Empress. So Five of Pentacles, Pentacles, Earth, money, finance, non-financial wealth. That's what we're investing our time, efforts, and energies in. Now, this card's about feeling left out in the cold. We've got the two homeless figures here trudging through the snow. Pentacles, stained glass window, the church there. Reverse positions. This person's feeling left out in the cold, but they're going, maybe out to get some support. Seven of Wands. So this is about standing the ground. They're on top of the hill, fight off the six of the wands or staves. I don't feel it's a surprise attack because it shouldn't be a surprise for them that you're putting yourself first. But it feels like they're standing their ground in regard to what they want. We then got the Empress, the divine feminine. She's like the queens, but she's combined. She knows the worth and value. She doesn't chase, she attracts. I feel like that they're potentially seeing you as the Empress and they don't like it, and that's what's triggering them into their toxic masculine. Okay, oops. Let's continue. Right, Chariot in the reverse for them. So stagnation, being told it's not the right time to move yet. I feel it's more stagnation because it feels like they're kind of getting the karma for acting like a toxic idiot around an Empress. Four of Wands in the reverse. Wands fire action. Upright position, we call this the 11-11 card. Make a wish. It's a complex card. This talks about engagement, marriage, happy home, happy community, celebration. The way I describe this card is, whereas the Magician's the manifestation card, so we're magicking something in, this is tangible goals and dreams you can work your way towards. It's in the reverse position. Okay, hold fire on that one. Overall outcome card. Lovers in the reverse. So the Lovers card for me in a love reading isn't actually a good card because it's based on lust, not love. Hence why we've got the naked Adam and Eve figure there that we've got to cover up. We want Two of Cups, really, right? So fallout, friction, separation. I feel it's separation. I think because the Chariot's going, get out of there, matey, and they're going to be like, oh, what do I, what's gone off here, right? Obstacles or blockages. Eight of Cups, Cups, water, emotions. This is about walking away, disconnecting from something on an emotional level that no longer serves us. Got the cups down here, person there. Again, I'm going to kind of tie it into this one here, saying that let's not kind of walk away too early. Let's let this play out, okay? Removing any blockages. God. Hoodie string stuck to me. Page of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so this page is about getting out there, dipping your toe in the water, but I feel like this is this person. You've got to realise this person, they might be presenting as being part of your energy framework, but they're not. They're a child. Okay, so yeah, it's one of those funny ones where, yes, you are dealing with a toxic masculine who's acting like a child, but it needs to play out for two reasons. Number one, so you don't regret your decision, as you move forwards. Number two, I feel like it's building up for them to be receiving some karma. So there you go. If that resonated, type in karma. If you want to personalise you in them reading, they start from just £25, priority same day guaranteed. Click on my stand store, you will find them in the list there. Okay, get them in, we'll unpick your situation. Ta-ta.